I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension.
Hey Gemini, welcome back to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. If you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If at any time, Gemini, you resonate with this reading, hit that like button so that we can have that exchange of energy. For those of you that have been with me for a while, as you've noticed on my previous videos, I've already done my blessing and prayer. There's just an issue on the back end with YouTube in regards to, they're so weird, but timing and monetization and all of that. So in an effort, I've included the prayer that I use in the description box for those of you that are interested. I've already said my prayer, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Make sure that you stay to the end because I'm going to pick a light code for you, or not me, but we're going to see which light code you receive. And they've been really good at resonating with the messages that other signs have gotten. So let's take a look here and see messages for Gemini. What is going on? You have the 10 of Wands in the center of your reading with the Sun as your challenge. Something didn't turn out the way that you thought. I'm almost getting like this element of like the sun, the light, the truth burned up everything that you had worked hard for. Like once the light was shown, all of your hopes, all of your plans, everything is kind of disintegrated here. You have the 6 of Wands, so taking your ship elsewhere, moving somewhere else. You have the Emperor in the recent past. For Gemini, please. What's coming in here? Wow, is the 10 of Swords. Okay, so you're going through a transition here of closing out cycles of betrayal, pain. Oh my goodness, what's going on, Gemini? You have the Ace of Air and the 3 of Cups. A lot of swords, a lot of communication or in your thoughts. Outside energy is the Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups is your challenge. So you're not happy with something. And then you have yourself as the outcome, love, which is Gemini energy here, okay? I think that this is mostly about self-love and self-acceptance. I'm kind of getting the vibe that you're going through that phase, that part of the journey where it's radical self-acceptance, radical self-love, right? There's a lot of maybe truth that you're recognizing in regards to yourself and how you appear, and how you appear in the world to others, and then who you are to yourself. And I think you're just trying to figure out what's out of alignment here. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the Empress. You're heartbroken. And the Moon. Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Libra energy. So there are some hidden emotions or hidden trauma here that I feel in the past maybe you have tried to give birth to or release. But what I'm tapping into is somebody like you don't feel like you've been heard. Because there's an offer here with this Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning or some type of investment that brought heartbreak. It's like It's like continuously investing oneself into a cycle of pain, continually investing oneself into a cycle of heartbreak, of third parties, of lies. It's all, and this is going to sound weird, but I'm getting an energy here of somebody who, with the Empress and the Moon, what Spirit is showing me, it's like, I'm just going to create sadness. I'm just going to keep giving birth to the pain. Yeah, there's a lot of argumentative energy here. Not willing to budge. That could be you or the other person, but... All right, so we have the Ten of Wands and the Sun here. I kind of am getting the vibe, Gem, that, you know, there was something that... I'm getting the vibe that there was something that you wanted to work on or invest in or continue to work towards it, because you seem to have put a lot of energy into that. But it's like I said, the clearer you get on the topic with the Most High, the more you pray about it, the clearer your vision becomes, the more you determine, I need to just walk away. Where's this Ten of Wands and the Sun, please? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like a re-establishing something, reinvesting into something, the Fool and the Two of Swords, but it's not, it couldn't happen. So you feel like you've been blocked, or you're at a pause, at a stalemate here with making some type of investment or effort. You're ready to set yourself free and go in a direction here. Yeah, I almost feel like there's an element of someone here who's like, every time I try to take a step forward, every time I try to take a leap forward, I'm met with a blockage, or I'm pulled back, or I'm unable to really go the distance that I want to go. Yeah, but it's you though. You're resistant to some type of change. You're putting up too much. And this isn't, I'm not necessarily saying that this is with you and another person. I mean, of course, other people are involved. You have scenarios and situations going on in your life, but this is like an inner, there's something going on within yourself, within your push and drive to reach and accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself. It's almost like you keep missing a step and you're refusing. And again, if this is the other person's energy, place it there. I just gotta speak what I'm being put through here. But it's like you're refusing to acknowledge your role in it and why it's a burden and why it keeps coming. But really, thank you, Spirit, for taking me back. You're refusing to acknowledge that maybe you need to go back to the step that you keep skipping. Like there's something here that you just don't want to do, whether it's slow down, but it's like there's a pit stop. I'm seeing like A, B, C, and you're trying to go AC, and you've been trying to go AC forever, and maybe it's worked for you in the past, but now Spirit is saying slow down, because you've got two ahead of yourself and you can't get to C without B. You have to have B with you to understand how C is going to work. There's tools. It's like a video game. There's levels to this journey, and you have to, it's one step at a time. It's patience, because you're very, very defensive about whatever it is that you're trying to create and build. But see, it keeps getting met with the devil, because even though you're defensive about it, and even though you keep fighting for it, there's still something either inside of it or around it that is toxic. It's not preventing, it's not going to allow it to grow. It is preventing it from growing. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. What came in with the Six of Swords? The Queen of Wands, that's the outside energy here. Queen of Wands, King of Cups. Somebody's dealing with emotional manipulation and they want to get away from it. Six of Swords twice. There's a lot of back and forth between this Queen of Wands and this King of Cups, okay? There could have definitely be a third party involved here. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So what somebody is bringing to the table is not matching right? There's a misalignment here in values. No, you're not coming in here, Mello. It's interesting, these 2 6 of swords. It's like one's coming in and one's going. And that's really what I think. There's this step. Again, keep missing a step, you got to go back. But there's also emotional manipulation here that's showing up pretty strongly. Tell me about this, please. This Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. There's just something about this Queen of Wands. Girl with a snake. So, because what I wanted to say when I saw emotional manipulation is like, there is somebody here who's putting work on someone's emotions. Okay, doing some type of spell work or just energy manipulation here. Some type of work on, you know, on their emotions, whether it's you or the other person, but it's whatever they're receiving from this Queen of Wands, who is the outside energy. It's skewing someone's perception here. Girl with a snake. Empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed and used, enable boundaries. All right. In the past, you have the Emperor. It's interesting. I get a facade when I look at the Emperor for this particular deck. So let's take a look and see, what is this for Gemini, please? Why is the Emperor here in the past? Yeah, the Page of Cups and the Tower. How is an Emperor offering the Page of Cups? This could be issues within a family, okay? There could be father issues, mother wounds as well, right? But Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's interesting because somebody, again, the facade, somebody deemed themselves as an emperor, but it really was like a really high sense of pride and stuck in their ways. Okay, I don't know. This is somebody who, like, just because, and I don't mean this for all men, but this is how Spirit is showing it to me. And it could have been a woman, but it's literally giving me the vibe of, just because I'm a man, I'm better than you. Okay, so there's something in this person's energy that feels as though they have authority over someone else, or that they're better than, okay? But what I'm seeing here is a shock with the Tower in regards to possibly someone shutting down an offer here because that other energy realized you're not worth, what are you bringing me? You're not bringing me anything of value. And so someone's now trying to put in the work, trying to invest, trying to heal. Because whatever they were getting previously, this Page of Cups, it wasn't working. Clarify, please. Yeah, the chaser in a wedding. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's now running either towards you because they've had some type of realization here. And I usually don't swear, but I'm literally, it's like they ain't. Okay? Yeah, this person, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. That's why you have the 10 of Swords. That's why I saw the 8 of Swords here. That's why there's all of this back and forth. There's just a situation here that there's so much manipulation. And there may have been, I feel as though there's somebody that's dealing with abandonment wounds, right? There's something here that is causing this person to act this way, or if it's you, causing you to act this way. But it's more of an opportunity for you to just focus on yourself and to realize, am I continuously putting myself in situations that are not conducive for my growth? All right, so we have the 10 of Swords. So there's an ending that seems to be crowning you. Yes, the 5 of Cups. There's a lot of sadness here and disappointment. A lot of possible arguments and feeling the need to defend oneself or to stand up for oneself. Because I see you very protected or protective over what's taking place. Like you're not letting, like, no, you're not going to cross my boundaries anymore. Yeah, this could be within family or a committed relationship here. Okay. It's interesting energy because I get the sense here that you do want to work on things. You want something to heal, but I also sense that you recognize that whoever you're dealing with, there's a definite disconnect between like perception. You're on a different level than whoever you're dealing with, and because they keep showing up as a page. And so there's this element of you maybe kind of, even though you're conflicted over an ending or there's some type of arguments, and I definitely see where somebody's trying to hide the truth, you're still understanding that maybe I just need to take a pause and pull back. In the future, you have the Ace of Swords coming. So there is clarity on the situation or truth. What comes in with this Ace of Swords, please, for Gemini? Yeah, the Hierophant. A higher wisdom and knowledge is coming in. Again, truth over this commitment. Or somebody's seen something from a higher perception. Three of Swords. I feel like it's what I was seeing up here, where you come to this realization, and the truth is, as hard as it is, as painful as it is, perhaps a separation is what's needed. There's heartbreak here. Yeah. You have the Eight of Swords. You have Aquarius energy here with the Star, which is great because this is where Spirit was leading me. There is, again, there's a cycle here in someone's life where it's like they're doing the same thing over and over. And this is radical self-acceptance. And radical self-acceptance and radical self-love and healing is not like just pure bliss. It is painful because it requires you to look at yourself from a higher perception and see how you have allowed and or created yourself to stay in situations that kept you stuck in karmic loops and karmic cycles. It requires you to really wake up to the truth of who you are and how much pain you've caused, not only yourself, but others. It's a process because you have to become undone to know where to change. I think that it's something that you're up for. But I feel like I'm connecting with someone whoever in particular that Spirit is giving me the energy. This is someone where it's like you've just had your first big revelation and epiphany, right? This is new to you. Others of you, you may just be kind of going through this again in another cycle and you know what to do, because I see some people here who have manifested this in, like you knew there was things you needed to work on and heal. For others of you, you've been praying for a shift and a change, and I really think I'm connecting to someone, again, because you were missing a step, who thought it was just going to come because you wanted A to C. You see what I'm saying? And what happened was that whole B level was the lessons and the test of unbecoming yourself to change yourself, because you can't get from A to C doing the same stuff you were doing in A. You move to B from A because you've learned something in A. Then you get to B and you learn how to heal and remove more things from yourself. It means turning away from certain behaviors, patterns, beliefs, and ways of being that are keeping you stuck in this toxic, painful cycle. Okay, it requires a lot of strength, a lot of conditioning, and a lot of patience. It isn't something that happens quickly, you know. Level B takes some time. Clarify, please. And maybe that's what it is like you've realized some truth. There's also somebody here who could be facing jail time here. Okay, so somebody may have recently received like a sentence. I don't know where that came from. Addiction, there it is. Higher wisdom and knowledge. The truth is, where is the obsession? Because addiction doesn't just have to be to drugs or alcohol. It can be. And maybe that's what's been keeping you or this person stuck in this, but there's a heartbreaking revelation and truth that comes forward, and it is about a codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling, restraintful energy that has been creating a block. And it's because you got to go back to be, because you tried to skip a step. All right, your energy is showing up as the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, the Hermit. There's a lot that you are carrying. There's a lot that you are discovering. You know, this mermaid has pearls. So there's a process here. And I feel like you may be pulling back. You may be isolating yourself. You're definitely starting to look at things from a much higher perception with the Wheel of Fortune here. And you're on the path, you're on the journey to judgment, which is great. Because if you're walking towards judgment, this lets me know that you're going to have some type of major self-revelation about self, right? Self-revelation about self. All right, let's see. What is this Queen of Wands, please? Yeah, Justice. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. The Magician. So this Queen of Wands over here, I do feel like they're coming back towards you. Yeah, the Chariot. There is some type of message. I don't know who this Queen of Wands is, but they showed up as the reason why you're dealing with issues anyways with this person or the situation. This person comes back or tries to respond to your message of wanting to work on it after it looks like they shut you down. Tell me what comes in with this, please. You may also have two opportunities and options coming to you, this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Wands. What comes in with this? Somebody's going back and forth on their decision. Boat in paradise. I would be very, very careful because you have the snake here. Again, every time this Queen of Wands comes up, the snake comes up. So there's going to be, you're going to receive what you need. You have boat. It says moving on and closure issues. And I think that once this person realizes that you're making a shift, that's when they come back. Yeah, talking. They want to talk to you. They want to take a risk now, but they didn't want to take a risk before. Your challenge is the Ten of Cups. Gemini, you have to find the joy and the happiness right now. We can't go back in the past and change what happened, right? But we can change our now moment by choosing to be in an energy of joy. You have the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's almost this element of you feeling like I can't be happy until. I can't be happy until I receive. Okay, and that's also what's been keeping you stuck. Where have you been lying to yourself about your intentions or your actions that you've put out into the world? I don't know who I'm speaking to today. No judgment. We've all been there. But this is radical self-acceptance. And there is an epiphany in regards to the investments that you put into your happiness and your emotional well-being that's coming to you. And it's because you keep going for pages, or you're only investing at a page level, which is real non-committal. I'm not going to be real serious. I'm still going to do what I want. Okay, well, if that's you or this other person, maybe somebody's overtaking your reading and it's this other person, then you have to decide. Because it looks to me like someone is here trying to invest real love into a situation that keeps getting put on pause because this page is non-committal, is non-serious. The outcome is love. Clarify, what comes with this outcome for Gemini? The Emperor. It's the past person. Whoever this was. The Nine of Swords. I'm telling you, they get nervous. They realize. Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of confusion around you. Why? Because the devil is here. There's a lot of darkness. You are on a journey, again, radical self-acceptance. You're walking right into it. So he's trying to get in the way. There's going to be distractions. anything that can distract you, okay? There's competition, there's arguing, there's fighting, and somebody is really, really nervous. Somebody's heart is becoming unhardened. And what happens when God unhardens your heart is you start to see nothing is what you think it is. 1,000%. Nothing is what you actually think it is. And that's what's happening. There's also someone here who knows you're about to find out the truth, because there's a lot of conflict, worry, fear surrounding love. It's almost like somebody's fighting love. They're fighting the ability to actually love themselves. They just want to stay stuck in this energy and not actually open up. But really what's happening is they're being broken down and being broken open. The devil is here trying to attack them because the devil doesn't want them to get to this next level. Keep pushing through, keep persevering. You have some type of light and clarity that's coming to you. It's going to be a celebration for you because you're going to receive the truth, love call, and separation. What I say in the beginning, you're going to realize something isn't for you and you have to break free in order for you to reach that happiness. This is really long. Sending you guys much love. I forgot to give you your light code. Wow. Okay, so you have Bahan, forgiveness. In this world of confusion and strife, many of us have left our hearts behind. To flourish in this world requires forgiveness. Forgiveness involves bringing forward your infinite love and stepping into a place of non-judgment towards self or other. True forgiveness is not about offering a forced, false feeling of superiority towards someone or something in order to make amends. Instead, it is about coming to an understanding that an event occurred due to confusion. When we are grounded in who we are, beings of love, we live from a place of appreciation and acceptance. We understand that when negative events occur, they occur in a space outside of love. And this is why we need to fill every situation we need of forgiveness with light. This is not to say we relinquish our power or encourage negative events to occur. It simply means that when we find ourselves in a challenging situation, we bring ourselves back to our center, back to love and light, to shed light on any relationship or interaction, to smooth out difficulties, to heal fragmented energy. We need to tap into our integrity and draw our love forward. And here is the light code for forgiveness. It goes right in hand with what we were talking about. Somebody's heart is no longer hardened, or they're in the process. And to help that process, you need forgiveness. Love you so much, Gemini.